9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet.
What it do? What it do? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. My name is TK Trinidad. Welcome to Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet. Welcome to WWT Live, where we're going to get into all the latest and greatest news that's happening in the wrestling world. However, in the chat, what we wanted you to do is comment. Let me know where you're from, where you're hailing from, what country you're in, all that good stuff. And our super chats are open. And what does that mean? That anything that's $2 or more, we're going to shout you out. You can ask us questions, all that good stuff. The super chats is what keeps WWT alive, what keeps Ced out of the streets, what keeps Will watching NXT, all the good stuff. And what also keeps my co-host employed. Welcome, Kay McCoy.
Yes. Happy weekend, TK. Did anything monumental happen for your native Canada this past weekend? Anything you know of?
Well, as a Canadian, I came back from the Bahamas, and it was a splendid trip.
Okay, let's narrow that a little bit. Been a specific, what's the town? Toronto, Canada native. Anything happened for sports ball wise for Toronto?
I think the geese flew south. For like they're starting to fly south for the winter. I think that's what's happening. Yeah.
You know what else went south, right?
But
the Toronto Blue Jays World Series championship winning parade. I mean, there was a parade in the city today. I bought you some confetti so you can watch that fall. Enjoy that. But we did have some Canadians win some things this weekend, and we will talk about that later as well.
I mean, we can get to it right now. I mean, you know, although we didn't win the MLB, Chelsea Green and Ethan Page did win AAA. So Canadians are still doing big things. Don't cut us out entirely. We're not just Drake. That's what I'm saying.
Not winning World Series championships, but winning AAA mixed tag titles. I guess you guys can represent with that. I mean, like we called this on the show weeks ago. Once we saw the match happening with La Hydra and Mr. Iguana, they beat up the Lizard too. Chelsea Green just signed a new contract, so you kind of see that they believe in her heavenly. She is a goddess, but very highly, they think highly of her. I mean, this and Ethan Page, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, Karate Man in TNA, even longer than that. And then his AEW stint. I've always enjoyed Ethan Page, and I'm happy to see him get some shine here. As now as a double champ, and then he came back out to beat up Dr. Wagner Jr. III. And he might be winning that AAA Latin American Championship as well. He could be Trois. That's French. Trois. Wait, what is that?
Yeah.
Trois? Yeah, Trois. Under Trois. Uno, dos, tres. There we go. Tres, right? Tres.
No, tres is Spanish.
On Spanish. Yeah, that's what I was going for. Tres, campeón. Tres campeón. In AAA and WWE. I will also get my Duolingo subscription straight as well, TK.
There goes. You know what? Another thing that Canadians are doing.
What is that?
Natty.
Oh,
definitely check it out. I just got, well, it was here when I got back from Bahamas, so I am going to definitely read it. It's going to go on my wrestling book collections. I can't wait to get all the way into it. If you guys haven't purchased it or don't know, if you've been under a rock, go and get our book. It's on Amazon. So you don't even need to go to the bookstore. Although you should go to the bookstore to support the bookstore because we have like 5 left. But
yeah, get some reading comprehension. Remember that comprehension? That's a thing. Like we kind of lost a little bit, but get some.
So congratulations to Chelsea Green and Ethan Page, and congratulations to Natty on her book.
Canada, hell yeah,
Canada. There it is. Also, let's talk about Zelina Vega or Zelina. So they quietly, like, I mean, should you do a whole press release saying that she's no longer using her name or her last name? But this happened. They changed it on the website. Why do you think they decided, because she's been Zelina Vega for so long. Why do you think this happened?
She was Zelina Vega here in America, but they were calling her Zelina Balrog in Japan anyway. So that's a very deep Street Fighter joke for all of my Street Fighter people. But
Gotcha.
She was Zelina Balrog anyway. But I think it's just it makes sense. Aleister Black with Zelina. It kind of sounds like Karrion Kross with Scarlett. And I think that's purposeful. I think Aleister Black is absolutely running whatever Karrion Kross was supposed to be doing. But Aleister Black and Zelina, Don't Call Me Vega, married in real life, and now they're going to be the all-on-screen couple. And honestly, they kind of doing it a little bit better than we saw with Kross and Scarlett. So I think it's just that with calling her what's that, Bosa, you took exactly what I was gonna say. So it feels like calling her Zelina Black would have been weird. So just keeping it simple with Zelina No Vega.
Shout out to Neil, Aaron, Bosa, Eric in the chat. Thank you for joining. Our producer from the future is another engagement, so he's not gonna be with us today. But this is actually gonna be, because I know you went to the MLW show, and Shotzi was I believe at that last MLW show, but Shotzi and Priscilla Kelly were added to the MLW show for 11/20. It feels like, because at one point MLW didn't have a strong women's division, but it seems like they're trying to build one. So, and it's gonna be in Charleston, South Carolina, excuse me.
Yes.
So thoughts on this, like, Shotzi's, getting back to her indie roots. She explained, if you go back into the interviews and stuff, I think WWE could have did a lot more with her, but it's one of those, it's a catch-22 where it's just like, there's too many women, not too many women, but you have to find a story for different folks. I just don't know if they had the bandwidth for it, but she's doing amazing on the indie scene. So what do you think, the potential of a growing women's division for MLW could look like?
Yeah, I mean, they've kind of had some situations going on with their they have the flyweight championship, right? That's their it's not the featherweight, it's the flyweight championship. So Janae Kai recently dropped it, but they kind of need some juice, if you will, in there. So looking forward to see what Shotzi and the former Gigi Dolan, now back again to Priscilla Kelly, will do. Remember, they were like tag partners in NXT when they like both got like released like back to back. It was them and the now NXT Women's Champion Tatum Paxley was kind of taking on Fatal Influence. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that, with which one's going to be taking on my girl Shoto for the MLW Women's Featherweight Championship. But that's what it seems like doing. And Shotzi's all in with MLW. I saw them live doing a Long Beach show. She basically hosted it almost like what she did with Halloween Havoc, but instead with MLW. So MLW's quietly coming up. Like, they're kind of over in the cut, doing their own thing. They have their own identity. So really looking forward to this match in Charleston, in which Karrion Kross will also appear here, or Killer Kross, excuse me.
Yeah, I mean, definitely shout out to MLW. They've been around for a long time, so if you're not following them or watching them, you should. Really great matches, and they've definitely been showing us love. Another company that's getting some love, Shayna Baszler. She is the new champion for a Boca Raton Championship Wrestling, which happened on the 2nd. Now, here's the thing, because she's still working for WWE as a producer. She's working backstage. At least I think she still is. How does that, like, I wonder what her contract looks like. Like, is she able to, like, okay, you can work backstage, but you can do whatever you like, is almost like an AEW type thing, or yeah, I mean, congratulations to her on that.
I think she's more like a just, I help out occasionally. I don't know if she's under contract, maybe, right? It doesn't seem like she's under contract. I know she had that walkthrough on the NXT show, but I don't know if she's like technically signed as a producer, because you would think even as an agent they wouldn't be able to wrestle, would they?
Well, that's why I'm wondering.
Texting you to confirm. That's Shayna texting you to confirm if you or not.
See, so according to AI, so Shayna Baszler is not currently working for WWE in ring. So she was okay. Here it goes. She was released May 2025. However, she did do a surprise appearance at NXT Homecoming in September 2025. She's currently working. Okay, so there it is. There's the answer right there. So she was released. I thought she like had moved to backstage roles. While her appearance was brief, it was reported that she worked backstage as a producer for that episode. Oh, here we go. So she worked as a producer for that particular episode.
Yeah, I think she just had like a try to see what's going to happen. It seems like she wasn't done with wrestling yet, so I could see her really doing her thing on the indies. Funny, who did she defeat at BRCW? Lacey Lane, the former Kaden Carter, who she defeated for the Boca Raton women's championship. So first match, pull up and win. So congrats to Shayna Baszler on becoming the Boca Raton Championship Wrestling Women's Championship, become champion, and hold your belt close, because beep beep, you hear that? That's a Mercedes. So just be on the lookout for
that. Also the person who put the title on her was Ash by Elegance.
Yes, we saw Ash by Elegance pull up. It was good to see Ash following her retirement, her all too soon retirement. So hopefully Ash by Elegance continues to stay in professional wrestling as an ambassador, manager, producer, whatever she pleases to do. We're going to support Ash by Elegance, most definitely.
So another person we are going to support. I am so excited that on the day that the Lord has made for this person, that he has graced the world, not only us, the world, with his presence so many years ago, that he has graced us with his presence on his day, the birthday councilman, Mr. Will Ferrell.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I couldn't think of a better way to celebrate my birthday than being up here on WWT. I was like, you know what?
It's funny. I spoke to Kay and I'm like, oh, Will's not going to show up, so I'm not even going to ask him because it's his birthday. Nah. Because you also didn't respond in the group chat, so I just figured you was just toe up somewhere. So
that, and I'm getting ready for this stream. I'm getting ready for this stream I got going on later on tonight. So I just haven't even by my phone and stuff. But yes, thank you for all the outpours. I will respond later and whatnot. It's a lot. I was not expecting that. Like a lot of pouring love from a lot of people, and I was really not expecting that. So it's dope.
Nice, man. What you sipping on over there, cuz?
Oh, I'm sipping on some.
Is that the Andre?
So big non-blank.
Oh, the Savigon Blanc. Yeah. That's right.
Blanc.
Well, I mean, look at TK learning French. I see you.
Yeah. Okay.
I went to Canada. French is our second. That's a second language. I took French up until I think 11th grade.
And so that's why she. That's why,
mademoiselle. Hey TK, you know who also went to Canada, right? You know who also went to Canada this weekend? It came back with that hardware. Them Los Angeles Dyers. Go Dyers! Don't check my Instagram and see I follow the Washington Nationals, by the way. Don't.
Oh, did you get your Instagram back?
Oh, I have my Instagram. I don't have my Twitter. That's
gotcha.
Twitter. Yeah, the people got me for my tweets.
Gotcha. Well, definitely not only congratulations to Will and the Dodgers, but also congratulations to Lillian Garcia. She got engaged recently and she made the announcement. So big congratulations to her. It was great seeing her. I got to also, I mean, I guess I shouldn't be saying this on the stream, but I'm going to anyway. Y'all, the VPN, game changer.
You get the VPN.
Go get that NordVPN. It will change your life. It will.
You can actually watch WWE television without 20 minutes of commercials.
Here it is. You can watch WWE and AEW.
So yes. I can finally see my client's entrance now.
Yes.
On Monday night.
Yeah. Yeah, it's never just joined in, joined the middle of things. Yeah, shouts to Lillian Garcia though. Like that's did like she say who she was engaged to? Oh no, we don't have an identity. He actually was a wrestler. What?
Oh, hopefully she pronounced his name correctly.
Yeah.
Sorry. It still stinks. It still stinks.
Oh yeah, I thought she was with somebody else. So she was been single for 4 years. So she broke up with whoever she was because she was dating somebody, I believe, when she was at AfterBuzz. That's why I was like, I thought she was with somebody.
Yeah. I thought she was all right. Well, shouts to Lillian Garcia. Love me some Lillian.
Man, we love here over at WWT.
This is very true. Will, I know it's your day, but do you want to, run through Raw for us?
You got slides to run through?
No,
Raw?
just run it through as just how we do
it. Speed run.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, is Monday Night Raw this evening, tonight on Netflix or wherever you watching it at, overseas and stuff. And we got a new heavyweight champion, CM Punk, no punk ass this time. The new world heavyweight champion, 7-time world heavyweight champion, will be in the building. Who knows what he's going to say? Is he going to be just a celebration? Is he going to try to say he told us so? Is somebody going to come out and end this streak in record time like Seth Rollins did? Who knows? But we do know he will be in the building. As well as we got some tag team action, man. We got Cougar Bella and the world heavyweight champion Stephanie Vaquer taking on the Judgment Day Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez. Will the relevancy of Nikki Bella still continue alongside the women's world champion, or will the Judgment Day use some of those sneaky tactics they have learned from the scumbag master himself, Dominic Mysterio, and pick up the victory in this tag match? We even got some more tag. It's double tag action on Monday. We got AJ Lee defending her world tag team titles. I know it's two dudes, but today it's just AJ Lee.
They're AJ Lee. That's their tag name.
Yeah, it's AJ Lee. Exactly. Taking on more of the Judgment Day that are in action. Finn Balor and JD McDonough will be looking to see if they can take the tag teams back home to the Judgment Day, or will AJ Lee remain tag team champions? And hey, if you didn't want it once, if you didn't just want it twice, you're getting 3 tag matches tonight on Monday Night Raw. As Bailey Crazy Cuckoo for Cocoa Puff's ass is taking on the Kabuki Warriors alongside the Bird Lady. They will be in tag team action. Hopefully, this will lead to a number 1 contendership for the women's tag team titles that is currently being held by Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. And then we have the greatest export to come into wrestling. I'm talking about we got over 80 years of experience. El Grande Americano will be going one-on-one with Penta. That is going to be one crazy match. Will we see the other L's come up in here? We don't know. Will Rusev bring his ass down and do a matcha kick and put him in a choke hold that will put him to sleep? We don't know, but you can find out tonight on Monday Night Raw. That'll be starting in an hour and a half from the time that I just said this, if you're watching it right now. If you're not watching it right now, that timing is off. Don't pay attention to it. Will we get a Monday night post show? Maybe. It depends wherever the mayor is lurking, but the Raw signal is in the air, so you be sure to check it out tonight.
You guys want to know?
That's the interest of TK late night radio show.
Yeah, like it's a quiet storm.
That's the music she used.
I think I'm gonna start playing that whenever you do the rundown. I almost want to ask you to do it one more time so we could play the music underneath it. It just
sounds like you gotta get right. Soft. This is KWWT. Right. After hours. This I even gave it call letters.
Right. This is DJ Scratch and Snip giving you the raw breakdown.
Wow.
We'll be in action tonight. Oh
yes.
Yeah.
If you give us 20 minutes, we'll give it the world. That's what she said. AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. I have a great tag team name for them. And if you're chronically online, you will understand the tag team name for AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. Not AJ Lee, but they should call it the ¿Qué? Community.
Man, you gonna make me bring back these graphics that I ever tired.
If you know, you know. The ¿Qué? Community. Great name for AJ Styles and Dragon Lee.
Wow.
MDB 999. You get it, buddy.
Wow.
You're on the internet. That's right. It's perfect.
My goodness.
Community.
Wow.
That's right.
You really make me dig up these graphics that I retired from the last time you were on back in the day.
The Kane
because the
release the Kane files.
Yeah, I'm gonna say they will be released before the Epstein files. I'll tell you that much.
Next story. Okay. Next story.
I was on the island of relevancy with Roman Reigns. That's the only island I was on. The island of relevancy. Yeah, that island. All right, what's next?
Hog, the women's division. Actually, this is another. We talked about MLW, but I feel like Hog 2, House of Glory Wrestling, their women's division. I feel in general across the board, a lot of promotions are really starting to put more emphasis on their women's division. So it's gonna be like a super clash. So I see Mercedes on there. I see Baszler, Shotzi's in there as well. Gigi's in there too. So it's going to be a really great thing. It's happening at the Suffolk Credit Union Arena. It's November 15th, which is what, 2 weekends from now?
Yeah.
2 weekends from now. Anyone want to take a road trip? And how excited about this are you?
I mean, it's a strong island. That is a question for Courtney. Our East Coast Patreon here.
Correspondent.
I mean, what did I say? Patriot? Patreon, right? East Coast Patreon, like a patron, or I guess the word would be Patriot, not Patreon.
Correspondent.
Patreon, that's the website. Correspondent. Yeah, you're right. Let's go ahead and edit that out of the podcast. Thank you, appreciate that. House of Glory, really exciting. One of these women will be jobbing to Mercedes. I guess is that what happened? Because we still don't know Mercedes' opponent. Unless Desmond Xavier is going to win a championship and immediately lose to her. I'm not really sure what's happening. But again, more women's wrestling. Can't be mad at it. Priscilla Kelly, by the way, super busy. This will also have a PK and Shotzi on it as well, in addition to their MLW show.
Yeah. And they also made, you hinted at as well, Desmond has also made the announcement that he's going to be on the show too.
He back outside.
I'm trying to look for your drop, but I have no idea where it is. It's been so long.
I'm not in it, but I'm in it, but I'm not in it. I'm just gonna deny that I'm in those files. Okay, the Kane files.
What?
It's meat.
It's on your files right there.
It's meat.
What?
You in them?
Stuff said meat. Oh man. AI, deep fake.
AI. Wow.
Deep fake.
Wow. I wanted to talk about Saturday night main event. Do you want to get into it all the way, or you want to get into some high points? Because there wasn't too many matches.
Just 4.
Again, through the VPN. Shout out to them. No commercials.
I mean, I would love to talk about our new WWE Women's Champion, Jade Cargill. Oh man, see, that's why Councilman is drinking. We know why he's drinking, because unfortunately, if you check the watch on his, there is no watch because it is no longer Tiffy time. There's no clocks. We set the clocks back, and we set back Tiffany Stratton's championship reign. Praise Allah. Praise all the gods that this thing is mercifully over. Praise all the gods. I mean, just the constant rotation of Nia Jax and or Jade Cargill in a weird match back and forth. This had to happen. Jade Cargill's turn had to mean something. Her actually pulling up and showing out and showing us what a bad chick she really is. She had to win. And I said on Friday that she needs to beat Tiffany Stratton's ass. And that's exactly what happened. The match was only about 5 minutes, I believe. And she looked very dominant in it. I know they kind of gave a little sugar on Tiffany for her to sell the knee to make it seem like, okay, well, she had a bad knee. It don't matter if she had 3 knees. Jade Cargill was going to win that match. And I'm very excited to be inside the storm. We are now all in the storm. Precipitation. Get your raincoats. Get your jackets. Get all of that. Because we're about to experience in the storm, y'all. Jade Cargill, your new WWE Women's Champion. Let's go, man.
Will, anything to add?
I mean, you know, hey, he said it, man. You know, congrats to her. They pulled the trigger. It's a good thing, I guess.
Yeah, we all knew it was gonna happen. Just when?
It's just I don't want to hear nothing 3 months, 6 months, 8 months from now when she has the same run as Tiffy. So y'all sitting here talking that crap when it happens to her, and it's that same thing where it's like, oh, you're facing Nia Jax 8 times. Oh, you only get to face Charlotte once. I want that same, man, so tired of this Jade Cargill stuff going on right now. Because once again, Tiffany Stratton's run had nothing to do with her. This is all about creative and not pushing the women that's there that need to be there. Selena Vega could have easily had a title shot against Tiffany in one of those times. Mia Yim could have had a shot. Chelsea Green could have had a shot. Hell, B-Fab could have had a shot. But instead, kept throwing Nia Jax there for some reason.
Yeah.
But all of those people you mentioned, faces. And I will agree with you that Tiffany should have stayed a heel. I will agree with you on that.
Io was a face. You could have still again. We've seen John Cena as a face take on people like Rey Mysterio when he was a face. It has nothing to do with it always needing to be a face and a villain that's going up against each other. This could have literally had her saying, yo, I'm one of the most athletically dominated champions in this division. I will take on whoever wants to be taken on. There's your story right there. It doesn't always have to be a bad guy and a good guy. And so it's that
sounds like an open challenge to me. That just sounds like an open challenge. And
unfortunately, again, you see other champions do it. Seth Rollins did it. Why she can't do it? But again, it still builds up your women's division around you. And so what happens with Jade? Is it going to be the same thing? Is it just one person? Because we're still in the same position that we were. We just now have a different champion. And does Jade bring that out of people? Does it change? Is Jade really a heel? Everybody's saying it's heel Jade, or is just Jade not smiling anymore? Is she taking the anti-hero Orton route? Because she didn't cheat to win. So there's no signs of her being a heel. It was just like, hey, yo, congratulations, clothesline. I ain't forget what you did. I'm coming for your title. So let's see how that story goes.
That all boils down to the presentation, though, Councilman, I believe. And I think with Jade Cargill, with her making that heel change, that's the key factor that changed everything. When Tiffany won the title, she was still like tweener. She was aligned with Nia, hadn't really broke out, and then turned on Nia to win the championship. I think if Tiffany was established as the face to take out Nia, then yeah, I think the run would have been a little bit better. But she just got cheered a lot and kind of got forced into being a face, in which I don't think the audience wanted to accept Tiffany as a face. Yeah, we cheered her in the prettiest moonsault ever and the Tiffany time catchphrases, but I think the audience still wanted to see NXT snobby girl Tiffany. I don't know what her daddy at. She should have called her Rich Daddy for some influence.
Oh, hey, listen, I don't disagree. I think heel worked a lot better, but it also goes around too. Why couldn't Jade get over as a face?
I think because we want Jade as a heel.
I found it.
You thought the one. I'm excited.
Yeah.
But
That's not because you don't want her as a heel. Let's really say it out loud. That's not why you don't want her as a heel.
Well, we want Jade as a heel because people boo her as a face anyway. Not our people.
It ain't none of that. You need her as a heel because the heel you had got pregnant. You need her as a heel because the one that would really pop if she went heel, y'all refuse to turn her heel yet, and that's Bianca Belair. You catching the third string of a story, which means you're still not in front. We're pivoting because we don't have that anymore. Because had Naomi still been around, even if she is on Raw, I bet you they'd have kept Jade face. And again, this has nothing to do with Jade. This has to do with the fact of like you now have to do the same thing Tiffy did. And let's see what creative does with you as champ. Is it just feed you everybody? Is it then like, hey, now Charlotte faces you and you get 1 or 2 matches with her? Like, who's there to really challenge her besides Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton? So she now has the same burden Tiffy has being champion in an underdeveloped women's division on SmackDown right now. And then your other biggest one you had is now a mixed tag team champion at AAA. So you don't even put her in the title picture.
Give Chelsea all
So
times.
yeah, what should they do?
I mean, you still got a women's division you need to build up. I think if you like to Kane's point now, if you want to build somebody up and y'all do decide, okay, Jade's a heel now. Jade is going full heel. Okay, so who's the person to step up? Who's the person to go, hey, this is the ones we want to see as a champion? Like, I even asked you, TK, from a standpoint, if you're in the writer's room right now and you're the person sitting there on SmackDown and I say, yo, who do we give a title shot to? Who do we throw to Jade Cargill first to take the pin? Who's the most realistic one that'll go over with right now and hopefully give a shining performance during that to see that she could be a world champion one day?
It's interesting that you say that because I was talking about Shayna Baszler earlier and how like they let her go in May. And then I was like, well, the women's division is packed. And the problem is exactly what you were saying, that the women's division is packed, but they're not utilizing the women properly in order to answer your question.
So again,
I think what we finna get, because I think the goal is Bianca and Jade at Mania, but we're going to have some time before we get there. So I can see with the way the emphasis is on the women's tag team championship that we get a stare down of Jade and Charlotte, and then we see Alexa step up. And then we have a feud between Alexa and Jade Cargill for a little bit. Alexa can help Jade through the matches. We get the whole David and Goliath situation. And then maybe we get Jade and Charlotte at the Rumble. And then that leads to... But the end game is Bianca and Jade. Absolutely. But it's about what, in my opinion, but in between what happens with that. Now there's Kiana James, but she's Julia's sidekick. So why wouldn't you have Julia do it? But would Julia have to drop the Women's United States Championship? What happens with that? You know, Nikki Cross.
Also to add though, and the women's tag team champions are in a thick storyline between Bayley, Lyra, and the Kabuki Warriors, which we know will bleed over to next year. So the most
all three brands.
So the most we start to see between Charlotte and Alexa may come at Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
So again, you feed Jade right now.
Sounds like it's time for BFAB to unexpectedly win a tournament.
Which is why all that crap they talking about my client Tiffany as, oh, she wasn't a good champion. Bet. Let's see in 300 days with a underdeveloped women's division. I want to hear that same shit about Jade Cargill if that women's division don't change. Otherwise, you just hating. Just like y'all be hating on Mercedes Moné.
Well then.
Your client Tiffany is a botch machine, says MDB. By the way,
Jade is a botch machine. So what are you talking about?
Well then.
Yeah,
you know what?
Let's not
Say his name and he appears. I believe it.
Said.
I see that nobody was going to introduce me, so I just had to do it myself. You know,
I thought TK was trying to find a segue. What we
I
was
didn't
talking.
see the segue happening.
I was looking for something.
I thought she was going to say, speaking of bleeding, and then introduce me, and it didn't happen. So allow me to reintroduce myself. I am your mayor. It is Monday.
Speaking of bleeding,
how's everybody doing?
Wow.
You wretched little bitch.
Alto Mayor. That's hilarious.
Those are not mad. It's just, hey, everybody cheering about it, and it's like, yo, what happens when it's the same thing happening with Jade? Is it gonna be, oh man, I'm ready for them to take the belt off Jade?
Well, Mayor, now that you've are joining us for this show and then doing the watch along for Raw, what's your answer? What do you think Jade's reign is gonna be?
Let me redact that statement from the records. There will be no watch along. In fact, there will never be a watch along with the mayor. And if you see one, it was probably AI. But what will happen?
I got AI and defaked earlier. I understand. I got AI and defaked earlier. I get it.
There will be a post show though. The post show will return today because the mayor has some extra time. The mayor had a busy August. You know, hopefully everybody had a happy Halloween.
August.
October, you know, everything gets mixed together. You know what I meant to say, October.
Yeah.
Hopefully everybody has a safe Halloween. I know TK was dressed pretty scandalous from what I heard Friday. You guys have the pictures. You saw them. You know?
She was showing off them 2-a-day workouts. She was definitely. She was
I heard some stories. Not safe for this broadcast, however.
Bahama Mama.
I just will say, TK, congratulations in advance.
Congratulations on what?
Just saying congratulations. In 9 months, whatever we see. But
Wow. Oh my gosh.
That's all I'm saying. Congrats.
That's all I'm saying.
What ultimate?
But as far as
bumps are back. It's hilarious.
As far as Tiffany and Jade, I think they made the right decision now. And to piggyback off Councilman, it is because the division is kind of undeveloped and they didn't really do her any favors with this title reign. But if you ask me personally, I don't think they've been doing favors with Tiffany since early into her call up. Like the pairing with Nia Jax did more to hinder her a little bit. They kind of like slowly over time leaned away from like the arrogant daddy's little girl. And I think we heard Hickenbottom a few months ago say like, oh, we dropped it because we didn't have a daddy. That's stupid. You can still do the obnoxious heel gimmick, I'm rich, you're not thing for a whole 10 years. She just became very generic on television because they want to do the catchphrase thing with Tiffany Time. Just because she got that pop in Australia like a year or two ago, it's like, oh yeah, let's ride that. And they made that her whole identity. And when she's doing that, and there's the same thing we see with Cody. When you have a champion that has no adversity, it gets stale over time.
Yep.
It's because you position them that way, and then it becomes unbelievable because you don't believe that they're going to win. You don't believe them in their depth of challengers. At least with Jade, for the next however many months until Bianca's finger gets right, you can turn her into Goldberg. You can literally make this Goldberg. You can say like, hey, I'm going to squash everybody. It just sucks that we had to make another black woman a heel just to get her over, so to speak. But we know Jade works well as a heel as it stands. I thought what they were trying to do is not regurgitate her AEW time by positioning her. It's like this larger than life thing. But when you have her on SmackDown with Tiffany, you're trying to do the Cody thing, and like it just clashed. So I'm pretty sure you'll see Jade be a lot more comfortable in this role, being hated. But as far as like challengers and stuff like that, I hope that everything is just a squash match, because Tiffany's like biggest moment of her title reign was defeating Charlotte Flair. And we're glad that she did that. We're glad that Charlotte came back and stuff like that, but winning the Rumble, didn't really need it. But she picked on Tiffany. We had that war word. She beat Charlotte Flair. Great. But outside of that, who else was believable outside of like Nia Jax, who was just like scorned from being cashed in on, that was believable. It's like you got to a point where you had to do this. So I hope the writers go back to the drawing board and say like, okay, how do we restore this like generational talent in Tiffany Stratton by leaning back into what made her character special in NXT? Like it goes all the way down to the music thing, like the paparazzi thing, flashing lights, flashing cameras. That was great for her. They could have rolled that.
That was the gimmick. They had it. And it's just like everything about Tiffany Stratton that people enjoyed, they stripped down. They got rid of it.
The same thing with Jacob Fatu. Same thing. Catchphrase.
Yep. And just making him one catchphrase. What is it? The all gas, no brakes?
Yeah. And he starts switching. That's what he does. Like, it's like,
and that's
like this ain't the 90s, bro. Everybody ain't Dusty Rhodes. We don't got to do this.
Bro.
And also too, it's like you break all of that. Like and I think that may also have something to do with TKO. It's like, yo, it don't always have to be we need a face, we need this. It's like, yo, like even taking it back to Tiffany versus Trish, like, yo, she could have stayed a heel and Trish still joined her in that tag match. Like, it didn't have to change.
It didn't have to. But I tell you what did change: the WWE Women's Championship. Jade Cargill. Jade Scargill. I cannot wait for this run. It needs to be a dominant ass whooping type of run. I want to see no tween. See no, like, in between, like, face heel. No, I want to see a badass. She is Storm. She needs to tear up the women's roster. So sorry if BFAB has to get like sacrificed.
It's the same thing with Cody, bro. It's like I know we did the Drew thing again because of Jacob getting his dental work, but it's like they put that match first for Saturday Night Live, Saturday Night Main Event for like a reason. It's like
you knew what time it was.
I don't believe anybody's going to defeat Cody, and that's a problem.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make me want to tune in. Like, I think I put in the chat with y'all, I'm so interested to see like the viewership ratings, which we shouldn't care about, but like I want to see when Cody's on screen, do people stay? Match segments, all that. I don't care about in the arena. I'm talking about at home. Do people stay when you don't believe that there's any opposition?
Yeah. And the same thing for Jade. Jade got 10 people to face on there on the roster currently. And again, more than half of them haven't even been shown to be in the WWE women's title picture. You don't show Nikki, so you can't use her. Like you said, Kiana James is a mouthpiece.
It's amazing we haven't had a shakeup yet. How many months has it been since Mania?
Exactly. Piper Niven's injured. So what you got, Michin getting fed to Jade Cargill?
I'm kind of here for that. Just to give me the spotlight.
That's what I was saying. I was saying the same thing, G. That's exactly what I was saying.
But again, that gets real old in 4 months.
That feels like gonna last 4 months. Oh, you mean Jade's run in 4 months?
Yeah, like in 4 months, like, yo, you've defeated more than half of the people that were even considerable for the WWE Women's Championship. Then now what? Is it we're just gonna keep running back Jade and Nia or Jade and Tiffy? Which I don't even think we're gonna run Jade and Tiffy like that. I don't think Tiffy gonna get a rematch.
I think it brings up a bigger problem with the wrestling division, the fact that there's not enough parity, but also the fact that we're doing these lengthy title reigns. I think title reigns really don't need to be more than 50, 70 days, things like that. We're doing them too long to where we're not building out the division. Like, as bad as it was when Mercedes was in WWE, when we hot potatoed that title between her and Charlotte so many times, it still made you believe that there were people that can actually become champion anytime. Now it's like, hey, you become champion and we're waiting to WrestleMania season to crown somebody new. You can't do that anymore. People's attention spans don't wait that long.
Especially if you're talking about a Goldberg style Jade match, like she finna blow through these women, these 10 women, 63 times of just squashes. Like, that's what I'm saying.
How long do you think Jade is gonna hold the title for?
I think she holds until Mania. Like I said,
I think she holds until Mania. I think they're gonna try, like Kane said, they're gonna push to go beyond
that end game. That end game is Bianca and Jade 1,000%. That smells like money. In Vegas too, Bianca and Jade in Vegas. Come on, bro. I'm gonna be seated and pleated, brother.
I still think it's too soon for that match, especially with we don't know what's going on with Bianca's injury recovery. Jade should not keep the title past. I can see like being the big brute and like losing to somebody by like a roll up or something like that. That would be good for this character arc, but it just shows that she's at the top of the mountain now. I honestly think the end game for like Jade, not as a character, but like to get her comeuppance is like you can, whenever she come back, you can really reverse this thing and have Naomi come back to all this fanfare with the caution stuff and finally get a win over Jade sometime next summer. And that would be dope. I don't think Jade should be champion at that time, but I think that should be like when she gets like a definitive loss.
I don't think you can count Naomi out till 2027.
Yeah, we ain't seen her for
you gotta remember the birth is around that time. Then you still got the recovery process, and then her actually being with the baby
and back in shape.
I don't know how many months along we are now.
Yeah, I think she said she was 4, maybe 5, because she showed her belly. I think she like 4 or 5 months.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's gonna be a minute before we see Naomi. Like you said, we don't know if Bianca's gonna be ready by Mania, and then like even if she is, to Mayor's point, there's so much between the two of them that speeding that story just for it to be Mania is a loss. Which is why I say it's not fair. It's not fair to neither Jade nor Tiffy to be in the positions they are as champion.
Answering Sindale's question that Jade can't even hang with Bianca, I don't agree with that, because I think I look at Bianca the same way I look at like a Mercedes, where they make their counterpart looks so good regardless who it is. She raises the floor of the talent that she's with. It doesn't matter who you are.
And what's crazy about it, Sindel, people used to say the same thing about Bianca with Mercedes, that Bianca wouldn't be able to hang, that she just strength. And we've seen them at Crown Jewel. We've seen them at the main event of WrestleMania when they were in Tampa. Like, if you know how to work your match and you trust the person, you could give us a show. And I think that's what'll happen when she goes up against Bianca. Like that's a person that knows how to give her some cushion to be able to work a match. But again, she got a huge burden on her shoulders right now. So hopefully
there's about 10 plus titles that say otherwise to that comment, you know?
Right. I mean, look at Chris Statlander, champ.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Alien superstar Chris Statlander.
Just saying. So we gonna see. And remember, Tiffany got more fucking knowledge of the wrestling game than Jay do.
Do she?
Yeah.
In terms of what, like experience or just?
She been training and been on that stuff way longer than Jay.
Tell me you don't know about Bill Russell without actually saying that. Do you know what type of athlete Bill Russell was outside of basketball?
What?
First of all, Bill Russell
Bill Russell?
Yeah, he was playing ball during segregation. That man could have got hung for winning. He is way better than Jordan. Jordan ain't never had no pressure like that. Jordan ain't never walked out.
Sure Bill Russell was like a world-renowned high jumper too. Like that's what I say. Like
he's supposed to be like he was in the he was like in the Olympics or something, or but Bill Russell ain't never made Space Jam.
This is for you. This is for you.
I never see Bill Russell defeat the Monstars. You literally took this out of my. I was gonna say the same thing, bro. I ain't never seen Bill Russell defeat the Monstars, big dog. So.
Michael Jordan didn't make Space Jam either. He just started it. Just so you know, he didn't make it. It wasn't his idea.
I mean, no actor makes the movie. I mean, but he started it. Say Michael, hey, you know his coach was the Bugs Bunny.
Did Kane just say actors don't make movies?
Oh, but you're right. He's not an actor. He's an athlete.
That was made by what?
He's an athlete. I mean, he's an athlete. Okay.
Y'all can go into diatribe about how Michael Jordan was a terrible person, and I don't want to do that. I'm happy. He's
Michael Jordan is
terrible.
Michael Jordan 1,000% is a terrible person.
I've heard stories about Michael. I've heard
he is a terrible. You see his Hall of
asshole.
His Hall of, but he don't get them 6 rings without being an asshole.
Yes, you can.
You know what I mean?
I'm talking about outside of that. talking about like the drugs, the gambling. I'm talking outside of that.
Of course, we all know about that. Like his Hall of Fame speech. He says he feels sorry.
So
for
that
his
stuff
children.
makes him a terrible person.
No. Like
people
I
died over his shoes. What are we talking about?
It was a certain rapper from Houston. Like like Jordan was in Houston, and
it was Chameleon.
It was an auction going on, and he bought like one of Jordan's jerseys that was like I think $150,000. He paid for the jersey, and he had walked up to him like greeted himself, didn't rush him or nothing like that. He said, "Hey man, would it be all right if you sign this and stuff?" And Jordan was like, "Wait, how much you pay for that?" He said, "Man, shit, I got this for $150,000. Well, go get the $250,000 and then I'll think about signing it." Now, if it was me, I'd have shot him. If it was me, I'd have shot him in the shin talking to me like that. I'd have took Jordan out. Hey, I just made $150,000, and that was your response?
Sindel, Michael Jordan shot Tupac. Oh my God.
I'm saying this is an after dark conversation we can really have because there's evidence.
Even more to add than that, how you get carried by cartoon characters in a movie. Just saying. He gave him money to carry you for an hour and 30 minutes.
But when it mattered, they drunk Michael Jordan's secret stuff. They had to drink the secret stuff to like get better. So Jordan gave them what they needed to like get.
What I heard was that was not the original name of it. Michael started tripping, so they had to change it to that.
What was they gonna call it at first? Michael Jordan Juice? J Juice. Oh, dude, juice.
It was supposed to be a rollout and everything.
Who made that? MTV, when's the last time you even watched Space Jam? Does it even still hold up? Space Jam came out when I was in like.
No, Space Jam do still hold up. Now, don't get me wrong.
Space Jam 1 is amazing. Space Jam 2 sullied it up, but Space Jam 1, my teacher would roll that TV and video cassette tape cart in the classroom, bro, popping that videotape, and
I'd run that
to the Space Jam.
If it was on right
now. There's only one song in Space Jam that we can't sing anymore, and for reasons, of course.
No, we can. You sing that. Hey, that's.
You still gonna sing it?
They made us sing that at the assembly line every morning in elementary school.
What?
Oh wow!
That was like the school theme song.
Hey man, you can still believe without having to hear that. If you don't have the shit your artists do, you wouldn't sing anything. All right?
But his is not dominated. His is not on like video cassette tape in barbershops. You know.
Now listen, I'm not finna sing "Step in the Name of Love" because I don't know what little girl he talking to when he said that. But I believe I can fly. That's a very generic, no woman mentioned. That is, you can fill in the blank for yourself.
And just pronoun of I. It's non-binary.
You know what I'm saying? This is for y'all. Neutral. That is gender neutral. Nobody. Hey, listen. I don't say you remind me of my Jeep. I don't know what middle schooler he talking about when he say that. So I don't say.
Oh my God!
But I believe I can fly.
We're gonna have an after dark conversation about how R. Kelly's discography is actually trash. I got cases like.
Oh, you said the name. And luckily he didn't appear, thank goodness. In a jailhouse phone call.
I'm gonna collect call.
Yeah, collect call.
Wow.
I think it was like, you know what it is? R. Kelly is the little Bootsy of R&B. I just want that to be known. R. Kelly makes some ratchet shit. And when you start listening to it, you like, hey.
Everything that was like in them 2010s, if you go back and listen, you'd be like,
on your booty, your booty. Like, wait.
Oh.
What? Wait. Did he just girl, y'all wanna come to my hotel? Like,
who cleared this? Who cleared this?
Yeah, who's the A&R on this? We need to figure.
But like you, but when you write, you on fire. But when you write for yourself,
you get this
came out, and it was like
freaked out. Yeah,
TK taking out our playlist right now.
Mm-hmm.
She updated
Moving on from that.
Did R. Kelly ever do any Did he ever do any like wrestling crossovers? No, he
Moving on from that, there's
WCW.
12 women that is concerned for the AEW blood and guts match. They have been confirmed.
I do want to talk about this match because I like that it's history. I don't like we're just throwing people together. Like this, just hey, everybody go up in there and let's do this.
Where's Athena? Athena has the actual War Games match experience.
So
I was hoping to see Athena in that.
So we're gonna not talk about how Drew McIntyre should be champion right now.
He should.
He should be champion.
100%. We've made him look like a fool multiple times.
Again, yeah,
multiple times. He brought the title in the ring. They used the title. Cody got the sinister smile in the background. And I don't know if we're telling a story of Cody slowly turning and being like, "Oh, I can get away with this shit," or it's just like we just making all his opposition look stupid. I don't know. I don't know. At this point, we're getting Roman Cody Part 3 in Vegas. At this point,
probably that's probably what's going to happen. Because who else topping him? Unless you pull the Randy card.
Pause.
And I don't think they're gonna pull the Randy card. I think you gotta take somebody that is a bigger star in the industry and be like, all right, now this Roman redemption arc is like, okay, we're gonna put him at the top of the mountain again for whatever reason. And that only works if you have Jay eventually defeat Roman.
That should happen at Mania. If anything happens at Mania.
I mean, after what happened with Jay, though.
Jay Uso, I hope he looked himself hard in the mirror after that match.
Well, what was wrong with the match?
Well,
is that what Woods is talking about in that video he posted? The fact that he was just like,
yeah, baby lungs. Yeah,
tired,
man. Yeah, I was a little
worried. Is that why? Because CM Punk really got retired. This whole like, I'm gonna fall down, let you get on my back. You too old. Your legs too old for that. You don't need to be trying to carry.
No, that's why he doing it, because he old. So that's why he does it, because he can't just naturally pick them up like that. He gotta squat it up. That's why he doing it.
Which
I
to
fear
me
for his
he's
knees
strong
every
to
time
me.
I see him do that.
Strong. He got them strong knees, man. You know.
Yeah, man,
I fear for his knees every time I see him do that.
It's old man Punk. It's just I love how that knee keeps getting lower and lower.
On the GTS, yeah, like it don't even knee no more. The head hits the knee. It's not really the knee.
We had the first rack of abs now.
Yeah, bro. It's it's not really to go to. Yeah, it's not really to go to sleep anymore. It's like a take a nap. You know what I mean? Like just take a nap.
It's the go to snooze. Yep.
Yeah, go to snooze. Just a quick snooze button. The snooze button.
Someone take it away from me.
That's weird. It's like, so Jay was really gassed out, but Jay is actually, you can see his level of fitness isn't heavily improved, but maybe just not.
Yeah, that's the problem. They talked about it in the Netflix reality show. When did that come out? Like,
Unreal?
Yeah,
August.
they talked about that. Yeah. Right. So if they're talking about that on that reality show, and that reality show was filmed last year, and that's still a thing, that could be the reason why he's not at the level that we think he should be as a character.
Yeah. And listen, I love Jey Uso. It's very exciting to see a breakout superstar. I haven't felt this way about seeing a tag team wrestler breakout since JBL, somebody who you thought would never be a world champion, become a world champion. But when JBL did it, you saw the growth. It's like you don't even recognize this guy as an APA or an Acolyte or a country hardcore guy. With Jey Uso, we haven't seen the breakout. We haven't seen it yet. So it's like, man, Xavier Woods, did he work himself into a shoot with that video, brother, talking about Triple H's pick? Because Triple H loves himself some Jey Uso. I mean,
they're all friends, though. I think they.
Yeah. I just want to make sure. I mean, I don't know if Jey Uso, like, it's about Triple H being like, he can hide
that under his heel antics, though. But that's why he can do that. Like, if there is, he can hide his truth under the heel face now and say stuff like that, which he's not wrong. But it's also too like, what are you doing outside of the ring that we all know you've had some issues with in recreational that also be a factor.
It's too much Waffle House.
Too much Waffle House. Too much of that sticky icky. Too much of them late night liqueurs, maybe. And I get it too. And I get it.
Parker.
Too much of that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I was gonna say, well, wouldn't that be better cardio? Okay, sorry.
Actually, no. I heard the place that away.
Actually, that's a good topic of discussion we should have added to the debate tab. No, let me finish. I was gonna say, who's the best tag team to singles conversion?
Oh my gosh.
Who's the best tag team to singles wrestler convert? And it's probably Shawn Michaels. But
I was like, Shawn Michaels.
I mean, Bret Hart has something to say.
My mind immediately went to Booker T because I was thinking WCW, but it's probably Shawn Michaels.
It's either Shawn Michaels or Stone Cold Steve Austin. Is one of those two. That's about it.
Bret the Hitman Hart.
Steve, though. How long was he stunning Steve?
I think he was stunning. He was stunning Steve pre-Hollywood Blondes, though.
Yeah,
was it?
Okay, yeah, Pillman and Austin only teamed up so they wouldn't get fired. They was like, we gotta do something, brother. We gotta do something.
I think they ran for a year or so.
Yeah, like 2 years. Yeah.
Yeah, they started picking up heat and then they split them.
They was like, you guys getting over on your own. Can't have that. But Austin was a former. He was a former U.S. champion. Oh yeah, Jeff Hardy. Yeah. I mean, but Bret Hart again. Are we forgetting Bret the Hitman Hart Foundation?
Yeah.
Bret.
It's forgettable. Yeah. You're damn right.
Hey, Bret Hart gonna win that thing, dog. I don't know how.
I would say this:
win that greatest Canadian wrestler. He got to.
Who, Bret?
He got to.
You got to be Bret. Bret's in the Hall of Fame twice, and so is Booker.
Hey,
even though Harlem Heat wasn't in WWE, but Bret's in the Hall of Fame twice for our foundation and for
y'all keeping Bret alive. In 10 more years, they're gonna be like, Natalya is the greatest heart to come out of it's gonna be Stu.
I can't let that
Natalya.
Stu, Natalya,
Bruce, then Bret,
Keith,
Tyson,
and Owen, man.
Owen just can't put Owen in the list.
I would have to make it my life's work just to go to every Natalya event with a sign like Bret did it better.
Wow,
Bret did it better.
Okay, I'll be right.
Blood and guts. Sorry, Blood and guts.
Bret. Oh, you said Bret could never. I'm gonna be right next to you, man. Bret could never.
This Blood and Guts match. Sorry, TK, we got off track with R. Kelly and Hart Foundation.
What?
It's a match.
That's what I do to them.
Yeah, right. It's happening again. I would much rather prefer Athena, though. I'll let it see Athena in it. That's all. I thought Athena should have had it, especially with Mercedes being in it. I wouldn't see why you wouldn't put her in there. Marina Shafir, I could have did without because this doesn't seem very Death Rider-y. Whatever Death Rider's match is going to happen for Blood and Guts, Marina could have been involved in that. So
yeah, it's happening on the 11th. It looks good, but I think with AEW, and too bad Courtney's not here to talk about it, or maybe you could talk about it, Sted, since you proclaim Wednesdays are yours.
Absolutely can.
I think the thing is, it's kind of like the opposite with what WWE is experiencing. They're actually using all their women, but they're now kind of clumping them together as it's like tag teams or faux tag teams or all that stuff versus actually having those storylines. So two questions. One, yes, this is a great thing. However, is this a great thing for the women's division? And then two, what can the women's division overall across both platforms do to actually like rectify these storylines for the women? Because it seems like you're almost getting like one or two storylines and then everybody else falls by the wayside. And then it's like, oh, well, somebody's pregnant, somebody's injured. Oh, scramble. When you've had these women for the longest time, Michin, Zelina, etc. So it's just like what's missing in the back office to actually get this right?
Councilman?
To fake TK and Triple H. There's a lot of shit y'all put in program we don't want to see. We don't need to see. Bro, I do not need to see Mark Briscoe on TV whatsoever. I do not need to see the Ops every week. I don't need to see the Young Bucks every fucking week. Like there's a lot of programming you can take off that would be a-okay, and these people can still make something happen a few months down the line. Like it's just really that simple. Like I do not care about the Judgment Day trying to have the tag team titles. Why don't you actually give them to tag team champions?
That will be Roxanne and Raquel. Raquel, you mean, right?
No, I'm talking about Finn and JD.
Finn and JD. Okay, well, they had it, they lost it, they had it, they lost it again. So,
Yet the New Day is there with a full new heel run and ain't seen them tag titles since.
Right. They got a third partner. Grayson Waller just kind of been there.
Yeah, it's just a lot of stuff, like, especially for the women at AEW, it's like you have 13 matches on the board and you don't even make it even. Like, it's like if I got 13 matches, let me do 5 women, 6 men. Mm-hmm. And whoever got the most compelling story that's happening right now, that's what we're going to make the main event. But it's like you keep trying to put all of these other matches that people really like, and you got, again, too many titles. Like, I don't need to see it to where it's like, yo, I got 89 superstars. I'm going to keep putting 5 matches. Like, yo, the Hurt Business can take a break. They ain't always got to be on television or on the PLE card.
All in the videos. Like, no, I'm kidding.
Yeah, but again, it's like, yo, it's a whole bunch of stuff of like where you don't have any real story developed, but it's like, oh, they're automatically going to go on the PLE. Meanwhile, you have all this stuff that's happening on socials, on Facebook, moving into AEW that's going on with these women that you do not showcase. Or you do not put there. And it's like, yo, like, I'm glad you brought in a tag team so that can help maybe some of these people stay a little like on the neutral side until it's time for them to go. But it's like, yo, y'all keep giving us a whole bunch of stories that involve a lot of men that it's like, bro, I don't care about this. Like, if I see DIY on SmackDown one more time, I'm gonna crash the fuck out. I don't care about these cats right now.
Yeah, side note, what's up with Ciampa having this random side quest for the US Championship?
We're reintroducing him as the as Blackheart, which I'm here for that. I'm here for that. He's wearing the Blackheart gear.
The theme.
You see the beard growing back. I think we're slowly doing that.
Well,
but to answer your question, TK, I don't. Yes, so I went to AEW. I went to Dynamite. 300, Collision 100, and there was this women's match on there, and it was just like a mosh posh everybody. It was like a 10 women tag. This feels kind of like that, but the storylines are kind of intertwined in there, where you have like Megan Bayne and Marina Shafir. They're this new tag team in the tournament, whatnot like that. Mercedes is there because she's probably the biggest draw, and you can probably have some action with her and Tony again. And then you're doing the Triangle Girls against like Amanada and Jamie, that beef they had going on back and forth for a while. So, I mean, the stories are kind of entwined there, but I feel like they could have condensed this a little bit more. Maybe even taking the people on like both sides of the brackets of the tag team tournament and be like, hey, we're going to take your traditional faces and heels and put them in this. I think it'll be a great match because like when they did the Lights Out in the summer and you had Willow and Marina in the Lights Out match first time, like, or not the Lights Out, whatever they call it. Anarchy in the Arena. When you had the first 2 women in that match, they sold out. It was great. So I think you'll see history be made. And I think for the fake TK, he had to do it this way because I just don't think he can make the tough decisions on like, hey, these are going to be the women to be the first to do this. So he's like, I kind of want to have everybody. And then you get this. So eventually he's going to have to make the tough decision and say like, okay, Megan Bayne is going to be have the honor of being the first one to be in this type of match and make AEW history. I think he just wanted to have everybody have that title.
Because remember, like TK waited. He waited until all the injuries cleared to even start the tag tournament. And then Penelope Ford gets injured. And it's like, oh, damn. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you just got to make things happen. And he was able to pivot with that and add Marina Shafir. I much rather would have seen Megan Bayne say, thanks, Penelope. I'll see you. I'll have the title waiting for you when you get back. And she would have ran gauntlet in the tag tournament by herself. You know what I mean? I think that would have been badass. And or dust off Camille, you know, in case break the glass. And remember that Camille also works for the company.
Yeah, but something's going on there.
Something's been going on there ever since
the movie.
Queen of the Ring came out. Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's been like very under wraps.
Yeah.
Should have. I know she got the bag, and she won't get no money in NWA. But sheesh.
Then the important thing is that the company has a lot of women at their disposal, especially now that they got Nixon Newell, formerly known as Tegan Knox, has been on Ring of Honor. So they have it. It's just making sure you make it mean something when these people are here. Yeah. I would like to say this is the first step, but again, TK is going to have to start pulling back a little bit, making tougher decisions on like, this is how we're featuring these people. That way it means more when you do it again.
Yeah. You know, the biggest decision he needs to make for 2026 at All In Wembley is to make sure that she leaves the AEW Women's World Champion. Let me get my Willow Nightingale plushie. It's Willow, baby. Willow Nightingale agenda 2026.
I was so prepared for you to say something so crazy, but you didn't. I literally had my thing on the WAMP button.
I'll just since we're talking about AEW, I'll just say Mr. Fake TK, I am for hire, not that other correspondent that works here. She got warrants. I don't. So you're gonna want to make sure you choose me. That's all I'll say.
What happened with that? Because all I saw was a graphic of you and Courtney in court. Is that been is that done? Am I missing something? Because
I can't speak on that. I'm not the one that took the footage. So
it's litigation. Yeah. Oh. I thought it was when I saw it, I thought it was a Tyler Perry movie poster.
My man said she got warrants.
Like, why did I get married again to this person for the third time? Tyler Perry on Netflix this Christmas or some shit.
Right. Well,
you're saying that's really happening. So
I'm joking, but not joking. Yeah, it's happening.
Yeah, like that's really happening.
Unfortunately.
Well, with that being said, I think we have to let Ced get back into the streets and then also get ready for not the watch along, but the post show for Raw. Kane, where can everybody find you?
Yeah, man, I'm out here. Kane McCoy, happy birthday, Councilman. I got to get you a shot, brother. We're nearby each other, so we have to figure out. Hey, did you go to the parade? Side note, you pull up to the parade.
Nah. After all that
rambunctiousness,
the night they won.
Yeah, it was Baghdad 98 over here. So you know, what I mean,
2 years in a row.
Yeah, 2 years in a row. Yeah, it's like a year, it's like that. Anywho, Kane McCoy. If anyone works at X Twitter, you can help me get back into my account. You know, that'd be nice. If not, I'm on Blue Sky. That's a thing.
Another thing that you could be on January 1st would be the Women's Wrestling Archive.
Women's wrestling didn't just show up yesterday in glitter boots. We've been here the entire time, body slamming through history.
The Women's Wrestling Archive launches January 1st, 2026, and it's going to pave the way for all women's wrestling.
Because if we don't document it, a man might say he did it first.
This has been a passion project for a very long time. Head over to the womenswrestlingarchive.com to donate 1, 5, or whatever you can. It all goes a long way.
Let's give these women the spotlight that they've always deserved.
Her story belongs in history. Help us preserve it today. Join us at womenswrestlingarchive.com. Support the archive. Support women's wrestling. Donate today. Will, on this gracious birthday of yours, where can everybody find you and give you some money?
You can find me on my Cash App at Will PHARAOH. Support back, if you will. Your donations are always welcome. And I'll be streaming later tonight on my personal channel. So come through, join. We'll have some fun, man. That's about it, man. Happy to see another birthday, man, and be on here, while CM Punk is champion.
Is that the personal channel you got to subscribe to? Is that the personal channel that you got to like?
I mean, I would love for y'all to subscribe. I mean, but you can always just come watch. It's Will PHARAOH on my YouTube and Twitch. So
let's get it.
If you subscribe, come subscribe. I don't have OnlyFans anymore. Wingstop found out what I was doing to their wings, and they was like, "Need you to cease and desist." But it
was very foul what you did to those chicken wings.
All right, we don't say we don't want to be found. It's in the stream.
Said there's some allegations here that you only read the highlights off of Twitter for Raw. So do you want anything to say? And with that, also, how can people find you?
That's why Cindy will be blocked from the watch along / post show later tonight. We don't tolerate slander here. Happy birthday to the councilman first and foremost. If you guys watched the show on Friday, I'm sorry I couldn't be here. I was trying to make it. I was actually dressed. I was El Grande Trinidad, which you'll see another time. Look forward to bringing that to the show sometime. But I can be found on the Twitter streets at CEDSays, as well as Said is the Answer on TikTok, as well as the Gram. Of course, the show will be here. We always promoting Ultimo Nay. So make sure you tune in to CEO Wednesdays. And I hope you guys have a glorious CEO Wednesday this week. It will be November 5th. Make sure you get your ass out tomorrow and vote, because it's November 4th, midterms. Don't skip that. And that's all I got.
Thank you, Said. You guys can follow me everywhere at TK Trinidad. Make sure you follow Women's Wrestling Talk on all social media platforms at www.talkpod.com. Streets are calling. Oh my goodness. Definitely check out the Raw post show with Said. And we're gonna get this VPN together to get Will back on the NXT and all that good stuff. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet. Ciao, y'all.
Thanks for joining WWT. Don't forget to like us on all social media platforms at WW Talk Pod. Like and subscribe on all video and audio platforms, like yesterday, my G. And check out our website at www.talkpod.com. Thanks for watching Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet.